Okay, boys and girls, please get your practice books and open them to page 267. Today we're talking about one of my favorite things when it comes to writing or when it comes to speech, okay? We are talking about idioms. Now, what are idioms? An idiom is a group of words that mean something different from the meaning of each word in it. So usually, an idiom is a group of words that when you put them together and you look at each word, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't go together, but actually there is usually a meaning behind that phrase. Let's look at some examples. The first example is, I couldn't wrap my head around the science topic. Wrap my head around. Can you really wrap your head around something? You can't, right? If you just read it like that, it doesn't make sense. But actually, there is a meaning behind this idiom, wrap my head around. It means to understand something that is complicated or to get something that was hard to understand. So if I say I couldn't wrap my head around the science topic, it means I couldn't understand the science topic. Okay, let's look at another example. The homework was a piece of cake. Now, was the homework really a piece of cake? No, it was not. This is an idiom, which means easy. So, the homework, in this case, it means the homework was easy. It was not really a piece of cake. Okay, now go to the actual page in your book. It's asking us to read each passage below, underline the context clues that help you understand each idiom in bold. Then write the meanings of the idiom on the line. So we are going to read, and then the idioms are in bold. It means there are these ones, the ones written in a darker font. And then we're going to find clues from the same sentence that can help us know the meaning of this idiom. Okay, number 1. My father likes adventure. Mother says that if he isn't exploring, father is at 6s and 7s and he doesn't know what to do with himself. So, father or dad likes adventure. So, if he isn't exploring, if he isn't having an adventure, then he is at 6s and 7s and he does not know what to do with himself. Now, which words can help us know the meaning of this idiom at 6s and 7s? Take a moment, please, to think and pause the video even and try to answer by yourselves before you check your answers. Very good. It's doesn't know what to do with himself. So that means he is restless or he is confused if he doesn't get an adventure or he is at 6s and 7s. Number 2. Father tried his hand at fishing, but he wasn't much of a success. So what does try one's hand mean? If I say you have to try your hand at doing this or at doing that, what does it mean? Do you really try your hand? Okay, there is a clue in the sentence that can help us, and that is wasn't much of a success, which will help us know that the meaning is to try or to make an attempt. So if I say, I tried my hand at writing a story, it means I tried to write a story. Okay, number 3. Oops. Father didn't succeed at fishing. He found that he didn't like being on the boat. He didn't like being on the boat. He must not have had sea legs. What does it mean to have sea legs? Do you really have legs that are made up of sea? Of course not. Look for the clue that will help you find the meaning of this idiom. Very good. Didn't like being on the boat. So, someone who does not have sea legs means someone who is not used to being on a boat. So if you have sea legs, that means you are used to being on a boat. It means you can get on a boat and go at sea and be fine. Nothing will happen to you. Number 4. After sleeping on it and giving it a lot of thought, my parents bought a farm in the Middle Colonies. So after sleeping on it and giving it a lot of thought, what do you think the meaning of this idiom is? Sleeping on it. When you sleep on something, what does it mean? And which words are clues here that can help us? Very good. Giving it a lot of thought. When you sleep on something, you give it a lot of thought, or you think carefully, and you think over and over carefully about it to make the right decision. So if you sleep on something, you think a lot about it. It doesn't mean you really sleep on it. It's an idiom. And number 5, our life is the best life I can think of. It takes the cake. I know my parents made the right choice. So the idiom takes the cake, what does it mean, and which words are clues here? Very good. This is a clue. The best life I can think of. So that means takes the cake. If something takes the cake, then it is the best choice or option. So if I say, for example, if I say my bag takes the cake among the other bags, for example, your bag does not really take the cake. Actually, your bag is the best choice or the best option in this case. That's the meaning of the idiom. Now, write your answers and send your work to your teachers, and thank you very much.